What's up, everyone? In this episode of Motive Garage presented by Sparesbox, we've got something a little different. We're at the Summernats with our GT-R. Now, I've been working at the Summernats for about 7 years now, doing jet multimedia corporate work, filming all the highlights, making videos for them. And this year I decided I'd bring the Motive Video trade stand, enter a couple of cars, and most importantly, bring our GT-R. Now, it's not my first time as an entrant. Year 2000, I entered the MX-6 Turbo. Year 2007, we unveiled Jet 200 in the Unveil Hall, which was pretty cool. And now we've decided to bring our GT-R. Now, a lot of people think that the Summernats, you can't bring an import, you'll cop heaps of flack. And you know what? That probably is true in the past, but these days, a lot more people have a lot more respect for Japanese imports because they know just how powerful and just how fast the GT-R can be. And also, times have changed when it comes to them being a collector's item now and worth some serious money. Essentially, they're a Japanese street machine, right? The Summernats opens with the City Cruise. What is it? It's exactly what it says. It's a cruise through the city. Now, you have to apply to be allowed to go into the City Cruise, get a City Cruise sticker. They let 500 cars in. They close the main street of Canberra so all these tough streeters can head down and back and basically show off their rides to the people of Canberra. We're going to go in it too, so let's check it out.
Yeah, buddy! Summernats!
Now, as I mentioned earlier, I have entered Summernats before with other cars, but I've never actually entered the Horsepower Heroes, and I've always watched it right back since 1999. So it's actually pretty cool that I finally get to enter the Horsepower Heroes. And the best thing is, I get to do it with something that makes, just a little bit of horsepower. Let's see what happens, shall we? Well, it's been a bucket list item to tick off to enter the Horsepower Heroes at the Summernats, and we've finally done it with our R32 Skyline GT-R. Made 1,078 horsepower on its top run, and all three runs were within 20 horsepower of each other. So super consistent, put on a good show for the crowd. Very happy. At the moment, we're in third place outright and in six-cylinder class, so we might be back for the finals on Sunday. Let's see what happens. Well, this morning I got the text message I was hoping for, and that is our R32 Skyline GT-R has made the finals at the Haltech Horsepower Heroes at the Summernats. I have to admit, big bucket list item for me to do this, and I'm pretty pumped. This time we're going to run with the bonnet open, but other than that, no changes from qualifying. Let's see what it does. Let's go. All right, so I got invited back to the finals. I got the text message from Adam this morning, and I was so excited. I was like, oh, yes, I'm in the finals. I said, can I run with the bonnet open? Clearly worked, right?
Yeah, no dramas at all, mate. We were just worried about blowing the bonnet off the other day, so you said, no, you can cable tie the thing up, and that's fine. Made over 1,100, so...
Are you impressed with that? But obviously, you tune a lot of cars, you build a lot of cars. I actually like getting feedback from other people I respect as, you know, good builders and tuners and racers. What do you think?
Look, I think anything that makes 1,100 horsepower and makes it consistently more to the point is super impressive, man.
Yeah, that's a big thing for me. Is I really wanted to show the crowd it isn't just, oh, here's one 1,100 horsepower, then it makes 900 on the next one. I wanted to show that we can go 3 runs back to back and we don't need to muck around for a comp, and it's how we drive it.
Well, in my eyes, that was 6 runs back to back because we went 3 the other day, 3 today. You and I did some fat laps and everything the other night, and mate, nothing's been touched on the car, nothing's been changed, same fuel, whatever. So that's a true street car.
Well, the bonnet open worked. We made a little bit more power on the dyno this time. 1,103 horsepower. Stoked with that, absolutely stoked. It's technically the most power the car's ever made on a dyno, but obviously different location, different this, different altitude, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. On the day, that's what it made for the crowd, and nice and consistent. 1192 and 1195, so 3 runs back to back. Stoked. I'm runner-up in the 6-cylinder turbo class. Yeah, pumped. Couldn't be a better first Summernats for our GT-R. So if I want to make up some record, most powerful GT-R at the Summernats, baby. Let's do it. If this car makes more horsepower than me, does that mean you break up with me and go out with him?
Yes.
Yeah,
sorry.
That's how dyno comps work,
That
right?
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, really happy with the result. Made a bit more than the qualifying run. Didn't think it would, but we made a couple of slight tuning changes and yeah, got a bit more out of it. So yeah, cool to get the win and feed it to Hawko. He is trying to claim that he won on average pulls because I didn't pull in the last one, but we all know he likes to pull a bit more than me. So yeah, I'll give him that and he can take second place.